Hi, this is Adam here, and I just wanted to talk about what Ben Shapiro said about the retirement age and stuff. So back in the day when FDR implemented Social Security, the average life expectancy of Americans was 63 years old. Okay, and he basically FDR made it so the retirement age 65 because not many Americans would get the retirement. The whole purpose of Social Security was that so the very few that made it to that age could get um, some help until they died. Okay, and that's basically what it was. And now the average age of the life expectancy in the United States is around 77 years old. So you're taking the life expectancy of 77 in your and people are retiring in what, like 62, 65, range. So you're thinking of you're that is a good 12 years, 12 to 15 years, people that aren't working and that are basically you're giving them money every month, um, thousands of dollars, um, to just live, right? And you're giving them Medicare and stuff like that to just live. And this is basically a big chunk of our debt right now. The United States is in so much debt, you have no idea. Like you're talking about $1 trillion every 100 days, and the silent generation and the baby boomers, they are retiring like crazy right now. There's so many baby boomers that are retiring right now. It is unimaginable, and they're gonna want these benefits. And basically, we're gonna support. I think baby boomers outnumber millennials, and so you're talking about people who are getting out of college debt, people who can't afford a house. These are millennials, are going to be required to pay the taxes for the Social Security for the baby boomers. And this is unfair to people who are young. The taxes are going to go up. The inflation is going to go up if the taxes don't go up because the government's spending more money. I mean, it's going to be hidden taxes, hidden fees, hidden whatever. Like we've seen that already. The taxes didn't really go up necessarily, but inflation went up. That's a hidden tax. That's what happens. And I'm not saying that we should have no government handouts or whatever or whatever. I'm just saying that we really need to focus on what we need to cut. Because we're like, oh, we just want to cut the military. Okay, so what part of the military do you want to cut? The VA, veterans need health care. Do you want to cut sending money over to defense contractors? We kind of need defense contractors to make our stuff. So what do you want to cut? Um, oh, I want to cut funding to Israel or to places overseas. I agree, but you and I know that those lobbies are very strong, and that's not going to happen. So what can we cut? If we tax the billionaire class or whatever at a 100%, we liquidate their assets, it would only be able to cover the United States for maybe about 6 months. Okay, so 6 months of liquidating every billionaire in the United States assets, like 100%. You're talking like maybe that's like what, $6 to $8 trillion. That would only cover the United States maybe about 6 months. Um, with the rate of spending we gotta do, so we gotta cut spending somewhere. And the way I think about it is, if for Social Security, I think if you make over a certain amount of money, if you have a certain amount of money that you saved up, you don't get it. That's what I believe. I think that you don't get it. If you have accumulated over, $3 million, you don't get the money at all. You don't get a drop of Social Security. Doesn't matter how hard you work. Doesn't matter anything like that. That we really need to implement this. You don't get Medicare. You don't get anything. Because if we don't implement this, if we don't implement these policies, we are doomed to fail, and we're doomed to put this burden not just on millennials, but on Gen Z and on our future children. Our future children are looking at gas prices of $10 a gallon in the not too distant future. The way inflation is going, they're looking at home prices, the average home being over $1 million to $2 million within the next 10 years. If inflation doesn't stop, if we don't do something about this, guys, this is very serious. We got to figure this out. And with Ben Shapiro was a little bit harsh, but he was right about some stuff, because I go into financial analysis. I look at the debt ceiling. It's not good. We are like $34 trillion in debt in the United States. And that burden is on our kids. You know damn well no baby boomer is going to pay for that. They're retiring, and they are going to require Social Security. They're going to require benefits, right? And this is going to happen, that they are going to have benefits for the next 20 years, probably, until they die. And do you think that's something that's fair? We're adding inflation to the people at the bottom, the younger generations. I'm going to be 35 this year, and I'm expected to pay for all this inflation and pay for the increased housing and do all this so that someone in their 60s who maybe has has $1 million saved up can get some benefits. Does that sound right? That's what the Social Security is. I'm just saying we got to fix this out. I'm not saying everyone should be cut, but some people should. That's all I got to say.